Do 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 do. Hello everyone, Neon here, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Jam. And in today's episode, rather than doing adventures or whatnot, I decided to go ahead and do this like little challenge thing or whatever you want to call it. And it's basically going to be trying to promote really unused or unpopular features or whatnot in Animal Jam. Now, today's episode, I'm going to be using the Jammer Wall. And I would say that, based on my personal experiences, I see a lot of people using the Jammer Wall to advertise for stuff. Are they successful all the time? No, because this is my third time trying to do this, so I really hope it works. But basically, what my little pinchy grabber hook attention grabbing critique, maybe criteria, forte, uniqueness, even, I don't know, but what I basically am going to use to grab people's attention to use the Jammer Wall is in fact a poll. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be asking people questions, and I will be giving them kind of a reward. I don't really know whether or not to call it a reward, but as you can see at the very bottom of my Jammer Wall, I have the poll question. So, question 1, do you have an underwater animal? And also feel free to answer these questions, but please do it on the Jammer Wall. You can answer it in the comments, but I mean, the Jammer Wall would be very appreciated. Anyways, question 2. If you do or don't have an ocean animal, why? And question 3. Did you know that I have a den claw in my den as a thanks? Which, as you can see right here, I actually do have the little claw machine right here, the one that can give you phantom plushies and whatnot. Plus, my den is almost always unlocked. There might be a couple of exceptions. I don't know which server I'm on. I'm either on Draw or Alden, because those are the two ones that I went to in my previous attempts. So obviously the room is full if I can't get in there, but I mean, once I get in there, this will really start to be kicking off. Also, it's gonna be a little bit of a laggy ride, but I think I've got in, and now I can start advertising for this poll. Hopefully people respond. I really want people to respond, because I've missed out on like the scramble battle and the live stream, a couple probably, of just doing this, but hashtag do it for the YouTube video or Vine, but Vine doesn't really exist, but whatever, or at least it used to. I actually don't really know. That's what my friend said, but I mean, see, they're my friend. I don't really know how trustworthy they are. Not trying to roast my friends or anything, and at least I'm getting noticed. No thanks, I think I already have a rare snowman mask, even though that is pretty tempting. That is a pretty good looking item, but I think I already have one. Now, if I can, please just don't lag on me now. Yes, go up, finally. Oh gosh. Alright, that's step 1. Step 2 is to pick an action. Now, this usually grabs people's attention if you do dancing, but instead I think I want to do hopping. So, yeah. Pull, or not pool, pull on the bottom of my Jammer Wall, please, and worth thanks! Exclamation point. Right, now we just have to play the waiting game to wait for my game to catch up, while I have my kangaroo on the most perfect swan dive freeze frame. There we go. Oh man, I really hope I get people to do this. I also really hope that the red thing pops up and it's like, oh, this message hasn't been approved by AG's chat filters yet. 1 second. Sorry, I've been coughing a lot today, so sorry about this. But don't worry, I'm not coughing in the mic. Man, today's just going swell for me. But I'm still awesome. That's kind of like this inside joke that I have where, like, if you're having a bad day, just always add but I'm still awesome, or like a really awkward moment, and it just gets hilarious. Now, obviously you don't have to say it aloud, but I mean, because this is YouTube, you have to say it aloud. Um, right. No one has their jammer wall up. Please, come on. How can you not notice the jumping kangaroo? Please. Please. Come on. Pink tiger, pink bunny, hat, not even a bunny. Two Arctic wolves and eagle. CA can notice you guys notice me, senpai. This is literally, you know what this is? This is the notice me challenge. See, because you have to do this. Also, feel free to do this challenge if you call it that. Oh, I didn't mean to go to a different land. But feel free to do this on your own if you wish to. I do not really care. As you can see, it's not very successful for me. Though, I mean, I'd imagine it probably will be successful for other people, especially if you have a already existing reputation or you are adding like a little twist to it, like a giveaway. To be fair, though, I am giving away Phantom plushies. So, yeah, but I guess I'm not really advertising that. See, the whole point of this challenge is you want to get someone to do something, but you can't make it too, I guess, obvious is the word. Either too obvious that you're trying to do it, or, like, I guess, yeah, like too obvious, kind of. It's kind of like, it's almost kind of like Animal Jam, where it goes for full circle. See, I mean, it's an educational game, but they're only giving you the option to do educational stuff. To be fair, though, 10 out of 10, I would recommend again doing the educational stuff, because not to brag or anything, well, kind of bragging, but I actually have managed to get a not an A plus, or an A minus, but it is an A. I managed to get an A from playing AJ, or whatever people consider an A, like a good grade, basically. So, yeah, not by saying like, oh, I got a rare spike collar. I'm legit talking about the actual learning. So, like I said, I would recommend it, but right now it's time to do the poll. Poll on the bottom of my jammer wall. Thanks. I guess that's pretty much it. If it will load, please. I mean, see, it usually doesn't crash per se. It just gets really laggy. Right. Work. Pull on the bottom of my jammer wall. Thanks. Oops. 1 second. Pull on the bottom of my jammer wall. Thanks for answering. Okay, there you go. That's much better. Right. There we go. That should work out, because rather than just saying thanks at the bottom, I'm saying thanks for answering. And yes, that's how answering is spelled. I don't know why. Thanks, English. Or I guess it's Americlish. I don't know. I mean, I guess you call it English, but I mean, the English language doesn't, like, put S's in the word answer. I mean, oh my gosh. You know what I mean. They don't put it that way. I mean, look at island. It has a silent S in it, but it's, like, in the middle of it, too, so it's, like, it's confusing. Whatever. I don't understand American language or English or whatever it's called. The one time where I'm not advertising to people for people to go in my den, someone goes into my den. Gosh, golly gee willikers. But as you can see, I got 2 people to do it. Yes! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. And see, I think it will actually pop up when people respond, and I would love for people to do that. It's such an innovative way. Words. Remember, English is a really confusing language, but it's such a really good way to do this stuff. Oh my gosh, golly gee willikers, I'm so happy I've done this. This is so much better. I don't even know if the person in my den is messing around with the den claw or whatnot, but I mean, one of the people left the jammer wall. I probably should have specified that you were supposed to type your answers on the jammer wall, not actually just respond in your head. That's a problem. But I think I'm. Oh, that or you can send me jamograms of your answers too. Thank you. Right. Let's go see who the first person is. You also get a shout out too. Can you put your leopard couch on trade? Oh man. Man, the one time that I managed to get people into my den. Oh my gosh, golly gee willikers, this is not working out too well. Normally I would, but I mean, that's the only one that I actually have of that. And if more people start coming into my den when I don't want them to, oh, that'd be. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Why can't I even post my response? Why won't that let? Come on. You know, I think I'm gonna stay here for a little bit longer, and I might just not do this idea because it is not too hot. This is not turning out too well. I can't even click the thing. Oh man, I do not feel too well. Actually, does it? Wait 1 second. I need to check if the responses, if it tells me about the responses or whatnot, because if it tells me about the responses, then that's a whole, like, if it, like, pops up like how it does for jamograms, that's like, you got mail. If it pops, I don't know if it actually does pop up for the jammer wall. I hope it does, because then that would be pretty annoying for trying to, advertise, but whatever. Another thing that I'm also kind of tempted to do for this is, well, A, it's to put all of my failed attempts, including this one, into a compilation. That's A. But B is to, which, I mean, I don't know if this will be in the compilation or not, but it would be to troll people by saying that, like, oh, hey, epic roleplay my den, or like, a list of items I'm giving away on my jammer wall, and then it's just like necklace, 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 necklace. No! Ugh, man, that's so annoying. I mean, it is public right here. It has the little public symbol. That means that anyone can post on it. Man, that really stinks. Actually, wait, this should only be like 13. Yeah, I guess it isn't too long now, but I mean, oh man, I really hope that more people can start posting because this is getting really annoying. Actually, I might just upload this video, and what I might do, yeah, it says everyone on there, but I might just upload this and then get a whole bunch of you guys to do it. But see, that's a problem, is because then that ruins the whole point. You're trying to do it in secret. You're not trying to tell people to post. Even though I said you could, that it still doesn't, like, I mean, you can, I guess. Well, not really, I guess. You definitely can, because this is America. It's a free country. And even if you're not in America, it technically still is a free world. But the point is trying to get people who don't suspect it. Actually, come to think of it, I thought of a pretty funny idea. Even though I am having some pretty bad luck, maybe some of you guys can help. So what I'm thinking is we can devise a plan. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, well, kind of. What I'm thinking is we can come up with a plan to get everyone to post on each other's jammers walls. So you can post your new username in the comments saying like, I'm trying to get a poll for the jammer wall. And what we will try to do is I will try to advertise for some of your stuff, and you could try to advertise for some of my stuff, and people can just advertise for each other's stuff. I think that that's probably a better idea, because we are telling each other yes, but it never said that having multiple people to advertise wasn't allowed, especially if this is a compilation, because they talked about that in one of my other thingamabobs. So, yeah, but I mean, I'm just really annoyed. Actually, come to think of it, why didn't I think of going to parties? That was like, oh man. I thought the least place that I'd expect would be like Kimbara underwater, but it's the parties. Those are the best place to go because there's so many people talking right here and it's so laggy. Oh man, I'm probably just gonna upload this part. I might do a compilation. It depends on what you guys want to talk about in the comments about it. But I mean, I don't know. I'm really tempted to do a compilation actually. I think that would be pretty funny. Right, Bounce House Party is the one on here, but I think if I go to a hosted party, that will actually probably turn out a little bit better. But I'm probably going to wrap up this episode soon because I've been doing this for so long and it's so laggy and it's so hard because I've only gotten one response and there's only one person at this party. Right, let's go to, I think I want to go to Bounce House Party. There's probably more people there. If it was the best guest game party, though, that would be a really good one because so many people go to that one. It's my favorite. Well, that and Cruise Ship Party, a couple of other ones too. But if we could do that, that would be so good because so many people go there and you could be earning gems while I'm having to answer a poll. But the problem is that you can't open up players' jammers wall. Actually, come to think of it, you might be able to open up player jammer. Actually, yeah, I think you can open up a jammer wall when you're in there. I want to say you can, but I mean, this is probably going to be the last place that I attempt to do this in. Oh, man. This is really hard. I mean, I know I usually decline a lot of advertisements, usually, especially on, like YouTube and not though the Geico ones and Henry's Hard Grape Soda, as I mentioned in what probably will be earlier in this compilation. This probably isn't going to be compilation, actually, but whatever. The gist is that I usually ignore a lot of them, so I understand the pain that they go through now. Probably not as much, but whatever. Right, pull on my jammer wall, or wait, I meant to say the bottom of my jammer wall. Pull on, boop boop, the bottom, of my, and then jammer wall, and then I need to say thanks for answering, comma, thanks for answering. See, the thing is, too, is I think that a couple of people might be looking at like other spots on my jammer wall too. That could be another problem actually. But I mean, let's